Alex, what have you done? Yo, what's up, guys? We're in Ohio. We're going to Indiana. We just delivered the load. Literally, I just got done recording the vlog. Delivering this load vlog right here. But anyways, so why am I getting a second enterprise rental? Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. I want to become successful. Okay. That's not a secret. Okay. But I want to become successful by starting a transportation company, right? Which I did, which I have, which I've done. Now, the problem is, I don't really want to go the traditional route of like leasing on owner operators and 25%. I want to have drivers, okay? Now, I'm choosing on purpose to do the hard thing, right? I'm not doing the easy thing. The easiest possible thing is to lease on a couple owner operators, which I've done. I've leased on a couple of owner operators, but the important part is that I really want to grow the company with trucks and trailers, with drivers, stuff like that, right? Because there isn't, like, I hear you guys complaints. I hear all of you. You guys, oh, there's nowhere to try this job out. There's nowhere to get a job as this driver. I hear all of those things. And so I want to be that. Okay, I want to do it. And so I have my first driver. Okay, I'm excited. But I'm nervous as well. Because, I don't know. It's my first time. It's my first time. Hey, my first two drivers didn't work out so well, so my odds are not good. So anyways, this is why we are getting a second enterprise rental. I'm certainly not giving up my enterprise rental, excuse me. I want to be able to jump in the truck and go haul a load, just literally like I did, $2,500 over the weekend. I want to give myself that opportunity. So, I mean, at first I was like, hey, I'll just give the driver my truck because I got to dispatch, I got to run the office, all this other stuff, right? That's what at first I was going to do. But then I decided, I was like, well, hold on, let me call Enterprise, let me call Faye, see what she can do for me. And what happened was, okay, here's the situation. I called Faye, I'm like, Faye, I'm ready for a truck whenever you are. I'll grab my second truck. She's like, Alex, right now, nothing. Kaput, nothing, not a no-go. What's it called when you're treading water, right? That's what you're like, that you're treading water, there's no trucks, everything is sold out. I'm like, oh man. So that plan failed, right? So I'm like, okay, well, fine. If anything comes up, call me. I got money for you. We'll do a second enterprise rental. She's like, all right, cool. Faye was like, Alex, it's a little short notice, but we just had a lease return, 12,000 miles, truck came in. Are you ready? I was like, I didn't realize it would be so fast, right? Because I literally thought she would call me in like 2 months and say, oh, okay, great, we're getting some new trucks in. So I'm like, I scrambled a little bit, and like it happened in a week. And I knew that there's no trucks. I know that. And so I was like, oh man, do I take it? Do I not take it? And so she it was a little short notice. I was not ready, but she gave it to me, And so that's what we're doing. We're gonna go pick it up. Now, the question is, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the truck here. It's another 2020 Ford. It's 12,000 miles. But the question is, do I transport it back to Texas, or do I buy my driver a plane ticket and then get myself a load down to Texas and maybe make another $2,500 or something? People look at me like I'm going crazy because I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, that lady gave me like the, oh my goodness, what is this guy doing? So anyways, what should I do? Buy a plane ticket for my driver and then fly him in, tell him to grab it, maybe grab an RV and then transport the RV, or I just transport it myself. That's gonna cost me, I don't know, whatever, we'll figure it out. Let's go grab this Enterprise first. Let me show you around this new Ford. I think it's gonna be a dope color. So let's go check it out. Here we go. Look at that, dude, it's a nice color. Silver, anything but white, honestly. So I'm very, very happy. Silver truck. Now, I wish I was keeping it. It's not for me, it's for my driver. My driver's getting this sick silver truck. It's gonna look super good. As you saw, 12,000 miles, or as here you go, as you can see, 12,000 miles. So somebody must have done the lease return, whether it was RV transport or hotshot, I don't know. I don't know, I might guess RV transport, because right here, you see those rusty, right there, you see how those outside holes are rusty? So I'm thinking what happens is, because the outside holes on my plate, if you look right here, we're gonna go pick up a plate, by the way, but right here on my plate, you can see it's the inside holes. And wherever the hole is, whatever hole you use, that's the one that gets rusty, right? And so I'm thinking that because it's rusty on the outside, usually it's a fifth wheel that needs a little bit of a wider stance, not a gooseneck. And so I'm thinking maybe because it's all the way out here, it was a fifth wheel. So I'm gonna guess maybe this was an RV transporter. What are we gonna do right now? Obviously, I don't know, have I documented this before? I think I've documented on my first rental when I was getting Clifford the big red truck. And basically, when you come to Enterprise and you get a new truck, what first thing you're supposed to go do is go get a gooseneck plate. Obviously, my driver can't tow a trailer without a gooseneck plate of some kind, so we have to go get the plate and the ball. And Enterprise, they get all their stuff, they recommend, or they get these rails installed at this place called the Dually Depot. It's like a mile or so from here, and so that's where they recommend you go. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Dually Depot, pick up this gooseneck ball plate, and then I'll take this thing so I don't have to disconnect and whatnot. So I'm gonna take this new truck, put some miles on it, break it in. Hey, I wonder how's the spare? Is the spare good at least? Oh yeah, spare's good. Yeah, nice. Okay. Hey, you know, 2020 Ford with 12,000 whatever 400 miles comes with a rusty drive shaft. Really? A rusty front drive shaft? I mean, I don't even understand. Okay, so there it is, boys, just like that. Got that plate in there. As you can see, same thing as before. But you know what's really cool about this place, Dually Depot? They realize who their customer is, and it's most of the time the RV rental people. And so what I ended up picking up myself too, dude, I was literally just thinking, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, now I gotta order an overnight package from WeatherTech so I could get these things with that block out the windows. And these are actually like F-150 window things, but obviously because the F-150 and the F-250, 350, they keep the cab the same, it fits. It doesn't fit like super good, so it's a little bit off. And I think the windshield's like much taller, so I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, dude, I'm thrilled because now, you know, obviously I want my driver to be able at least to have some kind of privacy or something like that. So anyways, that's it. Now we can go back to Enterprise. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna load up this truck right here. You can see it, right? And we're gonna put it somewhere over here. I mean, it doesn't matter, whatever, but the point remains the same. This truck needs an oil change and a fuel filter. Honestly, the tires, I'm kind of amazed. Check it out, right? So I'm at 44,700 miles. 44,000. If you recall, on my last Ford, not Dodge, on my last Ford, I had to do the tires at like 35,000 miles or something like that. I forget what it was, but it's just interesting how this time I rotated them like 3 times. And I think that's what's the difference, right? Rotating your tires makes it so they last a little bit longer. Boom, right? Rocket science. So and Faye was, you know, Enterprise, not Faye specifically, but Enterprise, they don't like paying for extra service. And so every time I do a tire rotation, they're like, Alex, what's this tire rotation? I'm like, you guys want the tires to last longer, right? And so now that my truck has only 47,000 miles or whatever it was, that means now they're only gonna do 1 set of tires, whereas last time they had to do 2 sets of tires because by the time I turned that truck in, it needed a new set again. So anyways, whatever, I don't even know what I was talking about, but well, you get the point, right? Rotate your tires so they last longer. Done. So let's load this thing up. I ordered the decals, they'll be done today. I'm gonna take this thing and literally drive it right back off in 10 minutes because we're literally going like a couple blocks around, so that to drop off this Dodge, the gray Ford, goodness gracious. Anyways, let's drive up. Look at these running boards. We're about to start climbing on the ramp, but look at these running boards. Super close, honestly. But yeah, look, right when we start going up. So this is the lowest point when you're loading, I guess. But anyways, it should be Should be in the middle, right? It's on the black frame right there. And this one's pretty close actually. It's almost right in the middle. That's not bad. And like literally like 2 minutes later, like here's the Firestone right back there. You see that right back there? So let's look. I already undid the straps. I already took out my ramps. Look up like Kroger and Mishawaka or something, or look at this new Chuck E. Cheese, right? Oh, there's also this Chinese food with a helicopter on top, literally. And look where that is from Mishawaka in. It was like, I don't know, maybe 10 blocks or something like that. It's like a left and 2 rights, and there you go. That's it. So I mean, I guess I could have driven that gray Ford and then come back and literally walked, or just taken an Uber, and I don't know. I'm making it difficult for no reason. Anyways, let's unload this thing. Okay, so we picked up, or here, let me get you guys up to speed. We dropped off our we didn't even come up with a name for that gray truck. Oh, or charcoal, whatever. Anyways, it's beside the point. So we drop off the gray truck at Firestone, right? That was fun. We connected back to the gooseneck, which was also fun. And then what we did is, remember I said we ordered some decals? So you want to Google map decal signs or something like that, and just call around a couple places. I called 3 places. This one was the one that could get it to me quickest. Now they had a like $90 like make it on demand fee. So these were like $260. So for 2 signs it was 260 bucks. So subtract 90 bucks, it would have been like 180, which is still on the expensive side, because I ordered these in Texas and they were like 25 bucks a piece. So anyways, that's beside the point. Anyways, the point remains the same, is the size, right? These are right here. So here, there's 2 sides, 1 for each side. So this is 24 and this is 18. And you can see how much space there is between here and here and here. So I think that's too big. So maybe next time I would go by a 24 by like 12. No. Well, see, 12 might be too small. I don't know, maybe 24 by 14, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, the point remains the same. That let's stick these suckers on right there onto our door right here. Look, right here. This is where they're gonna go. Right there somewhere. Anyway, I'm gonna stick them on and then I'll show you. Okay, now super important on how to stick these on. Okay, what you want to do is you want to peel just that little triangle piece right here. This one right here. Goodness gracious, right here. You see this one triangle piece is the only part that's peeled, and so this whole thing is not peeled yet. And so what you do is you stick that on like that, and you see where it lines up. Okay, looks good. And then what you want to do is you want to hold your hand like this and peel from the back and stick it all on. Okay, I don't have my tripod with me, I don't have my like nothing, you know what I mean? And so I'll have to just peel it and show you guys next time. Oh, I know, I can open this door. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Okay, so it looks much worse than I thought. But anyway, so I have my pilot reward card right here, and we're gonna try to maybe see if we can squeeze these out slowly. You know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah, the passenger side one is a little bit better. It turned out a little bit nicer. A few bubbles, you know, right here. There's a couple, but much less than the other side. See, on the other side, I was recording, I was nervous. You know, it's like, you know, I don't work very well under pressure. Anyways, guys, now keep in mind, this is not my truck. I mean, it's my truck, but I mean, it's my company's truck, but this is for the driver that is gonna be starting in like the next day or 2. And so I just dropped off my truck to get the oil change, and it probably needs some tires. So I knew they would need a couple of days. So it really worked out with the mileage and the service that's required. So guys, that's gonna do it for swapping out from one rental to the next rental, but actually keeping both rentals, something like that. So anyways, guys, keep in mind, I want to hear it in the comments, okay? That yes, Enterprise is backed up. And yes, they gave me a lease return, okay? That's the problem, okay? They're so short trucks that they had to give me a lease return. How long have you been watching me? How many miles have I done on rentals? Have I ever gotten a lease return? No, it's always been new trucks. Can you believe it? Shame on Enterprise. All jokes aside, guys, it's just a crazy season that we're in. It's gonna go past us. If you're actually interested in getting hotshot and you want to do an Enterprise rental, just be patient, wait. Truck prices are just ridiculous right now. So please don't jump into it. Don't rush into it. Don't make a mistake that you're gonna have to be paying for the next 5 years. So wait, if you want a rental, just wait, give it a couple months. Manufacturing is gonna kick back up, and then there's gonna be plenty of inventory, so you'll be able to get a truck. That's gonna do it for this video, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. Peace.